What's up? Wait, that's not his intro. What's going on, guys? Today, we're going to be looking at the Golden Vendor. It is currently May 27th, on Friday, and the Golden Vendor has spawned, so we're just going to take a look and see what she has. Okay, so the first item is Ice Furnace. At one point, I remember this set being very powerful. I guess with the proc scaling, the damage that it gives off now is just not very powerful, because the tooltip is so low at base. And sure, you could scale it higher, but on this PvE build I'm rocking, I got 7k damage, and that's the amount of damage that it's going to provide. So in PvP, definitely not a very good choice. You can buy it if you want, but I wouldn't recommend it. Next up, we have Renault's Ring. So this is a tank set. Whenever you deal direct damage, you gain a stack of Resolve for 5 seconds. Each stack increases your healing taken by 1% and your physical and spell resistance by 420. Let's go. This effect can occur once every half second and stacks up to 9 times. So the amount of tanking, just looking at it at base, is not going to be super powerful. You're basically just getting major Resolve with this without the buff. And the healing received is interesting. It's like having powered on your, on a gear set. But other than that, it's okay. But sets like Trial by Fire and Pariah are just a lot better in this regard, so. Next up we have Ring of Winter's Respite. Okay, so casting an ability that leaves an AoE on the ground will create a circle of healing frost for 10 seconds. You and your group members restore X amount of health every 2 seconds while inside this circle. Okay, so automatically this is a ground casting ability, so if you have to stand inside of it, it's not going to be very effective. I don't know how big it is because it's not going to tell me how big it is, but, it's a healing set, and it ticks every 2 seconds, which is automatically a downside. I don't think I'd get this set, and I don't think I'd recommend it. Okay, Witchman's. Okay, whenever you use an ultimate ability, you heal for 52 health and restore 51 stamina and magic per cost of the ultimate. This is like the Dragonite's Battle Roar passive. You could stack this with the Dragonite's Battle Roar passive, like next patch with, Oaken Soul Ring, and then maybe Potatoes and Bloodspawn, and you could have some insane sustain on Dragonite to make up for the combustion nerf that they're having. But this set, I mean, you can use it on another class, but it's up to you. It's okay. It's okay. So for the monster set, we have Molag Keena's Arm Cops. I would recommend getting this just for the one piece. And if you don't have any of these collected, like any of the monster shoulders collected, I'd recommend just going ahead and buying them to add them to your collections. Molag Keena as a monster set is okay. You could definitely find a use for it on a specific build. And finally, we have Cellstrix. This set was at one point pretty powerful, but now it's just kind of meh. And Earthquake that comes underneath them, it can be easily dodged, and I wouldn't recommend it. If you want to go ahead and collect it, I'd advise just picking it up to add it to your collections, but yeah, that's about it. So the vendor overall is meh. I mean, it's okay. The vendor is extremely average, and that's about it. So, good night, I guess.